When was the United Nations set up? After the First World War? After the Second World War? Before the First World War? Or before the Second World War? Where is the Giant's Causeway located? Scotland, England, Wales, or Northern Ireland? What happened to Mary, Queen of Scots, after being sent to prison for 20 years by her cousin Queen Elizabeth I? She got married? She was sent to France? She was executed? Or she was sent to Scotland? Which tribe came to Britain from Northern Europe after the Romans left in AD 410? The Gepids, the Jutes, the Frisians, or the Burgundians? What is one of the highest-grossing film franchises produced in the UK? James Bond, Star Wars, The Lord of the Rings, or Superman? Who can hear cases in youth courts in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland? 2 answers. Specially trained magistrates, social workers, district judges, or members of the public. Who came from the Netherlands to become the British monarch? William II, Charles II, Edward II, or George II? Who can apply for the National Citizen Service Program? 14 and 15-year-olds? 15 and 16-year-olds? 16 and 17-year-olds? Or 17 and 18-year-olds? Nick Park has won 4 Oscars for his animated films, including 3 for films featuring Chariots of Fire, Wallace and Gromit, 4 Weddings and a Funeral, or Women in Love. Who was the British scientist who co-discovered the structure of the DNA molecule in the 1950s? Sir Ian Wilmot, Keith Campbell, James Watt, or Francis Crick? What percentage of the UK population has a parent or grandparent born outside of the UK? Around 5%? Around 10%? Around 15%? Or around 20%? How old do you have to be to drive a moped in the UK? 15 years old? 16 years old? 17 years old? Or 18 years old? Who was the leader of the Labour Party who introduced a Scottish Parliament and a Welsh Assembly? James Callaghan, Clement Attlee, Gordon Brown, or Tony Blair? What is the maximum amount you can claim through the small claims procedure in Scotland and Northern Ireland? £3,000? £5,000? £8,000? Or £10,000? Which historical monument did William the Conqueror build? St. Paul's Cathedral, the Cenotaph, Dumfries House, or the White Tower? Who became Prime Minister after Margaret Thatcher and played an important part in the Northern Ireland peace process? James Callaghan, John Major, Tony Blair, or Harold Wilson? Who should you contact to report a terrorist activity? Your local council, your local MP, your local police force, or the Prime Minister? Which Paralympic athlete has won gold medals for swimming at the 2008, 2012, and 2016 Paralympic Games? Sophie Christensen, Ellie Simmons, Baroness Tanni Grey-Thompson, or David Weir? Each of the UK countries is associated with a flower symbol. Which country is associated with the rose? Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland, or England? Isambard Kingdom Brunel was responsible for the construction of the Great Western Railway, the invention of the television, the construction of the Tower of London, or the discovery of insulin. What is the Commonwealth? An organization responsible for the protection and promotion of human rights in its member countries? A group of European and North American countries that have agreed to help each other if they come under attack? An association of countries that support each other and work together toward shared goals in democracy and development? Or an international organization that aims to prevent war and promote international peace and security? Under which name was the movement of opinion against the authority of the Pope during the times of Henry VIII known? The Spanish Inquisition, the Holy Wars, the Reformation, or the Enlightenment? What did Isaac Newton discover? Gravity, penicillin, insulin, or light bulb? What kind of movies did Academy Award winner Nick Park specialize in? Action movies, animated movies, thrillers, or horror movies?